Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. I sell used junk on eBay. Today is a Tuesday morning and we got 48 orders going out on eBay. If you've been watching the channel for a while, usually I film these videos on Monday morning, but we took a 4-day weekend, actually second 4-day weekend in a row. So the store is on vacation mode the majority of the time, and now we're shipping everything out. Feels a lot like a Monday, but it is actually a Tuesday. 48 orders sold over the long weekend, which is more in line with what I have on a normal weekend. So sales were a little bit down, of course, because being on vacation mode, but not a big deal. It's kind of what we expected to happen. I am very thankful and grateful for the sales we do have. Had a great time. Went down to Galveston, all the family, got in the water. But yeah, weather was not good the first day we were there, but the second day, way much better. Made up for it. So, topic of today's video is kind of, a lot of people are talking about this right now. Josh Galt, he did a video on, is full-time reselling worth it, and his thoughts on that. And basically what he ended up saying was he doesn't know. He's been doing this for a couple of years and he still doesn't know. Is it worth it to get into full-time reselling? And my thought on this isn't something I've seen anybody else thought process on, and it depends. And that's just, it's a silly question. Like, is being a full-time teacher worth it? Is being a full-time doctor worth it? Is being a full-time machinist worth it? Is being a full-time barista worth it? And the answer to all these questions is it depends on you, your situation, your family life, what you're wanting to get out of life. It depends. What do you want to get out of it? If you want to make $1 million a year, what I'm doing here is not for you. You know, if you're wanting to have some flexibility with your schedule where you control things, if you are very self-motivated to go and actually go out and sell something every single day, go out, buy something, bring it home, sell it every single day, then you know what? Maybe this makes sense for you, but it just depends a lot on your personality, your family life, how much money you need to make, and all those things. Like, you can't answer that question for anybody else besides yourself. And maybe that's still what he's trying to answer. Is this worth it for me? But if anybody is asking, hey, should I go full-time on this? The answer is, it depends so much. Now, like any other profession, being a welder, being a machinist, being a doctor, you don't want to just jump into this with both feet without having an idea of, is this something you like? Is this something that works for you? If you're going to try any other career, you're going to try it out a little bit first and get an idea as, is this something I really like? Is this something I really want to do? For me, in my household, yes, this is what we want to do because it makes a lot of sense for us. We can control my schedule very well. I can work late at night or in the morning or in the afternoon, and we make the money that we need to make in order to support us. My wife, she does not work outside the home. We do homeschool our kids, and you know what? We get to do all that together. So it works great for us. Does it work great for you? Does it work great for Josh Galt? I don't know. I can't answer those questions. So is it worth it? The answer is, it depends for you, just like it would for any other career or any other thing you're doing with your life. Like, I don't know, silly question in my mind, but a lot of people are talking about it right now. So I thought I would as well. That's just my 2 cents. You get what you paid for it, which is nothing here. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. Help this video out, maybe get it out there in the algorithm a little bit. But for now, I'm going to show you guys what's sold, because that's what we do on this channel all the time. I show you guys what is selling for me right now on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, TrueGether. This weekend, since I had everything turned off besides vacation mode on eBay, all we have is eBay. Also, one question I got for you guys. When you're on vacation or out of town, you put your store on vacation mode. Do you turn it off before you get back to town? On your way back home, do you turn it off? I don't. I don't like turning it back on until I'm back in town. I just feel like it's bad luck or something like that. I was talking to my wife about that. We were on our way back. She's like, do you want to turn the store off vacation mode? Because she likes to send out offers when we're in the car. It gives her something to do while we're driving for like, man, it was like so long yesterday. She's like, you want to turn the store off vacation mode? I was like, no, that feels like bad luck for the drive. Like, don't want to do that. She's like, that's not the way the world works. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but still, we're not going to turn off vacation mode. So what's your opinion? Do you turn off vacation mode when you're in the driveway back home? Do you turn it off when you're on the road coming back home? What do you guys do? I'm just curious. Anyways, let's see what sold. right, starting down on the ground, first off, we got the classic Childcraft set. Sell this all the time, sold it several times this year. This is volumes 1 through 15, and then we've got one copy. What does this say? Conquest of the Sky. Not sure what year that is, but that's, they put out extra books of these each year. Childcraft, I do great with them either in a lot like this or selling them individually. Individually, usually they're selling for like $5 to $10 plus shipping. So did good with that. Here we got one set of tapes. These are all Bill and Gloria Gaither. Bill and Gloria Gaither, always worth at least looking up. I sold this set of cassettes. I think we got around 50 cents a piece. So very happy with that. We got some clothing going out. We got a cinch. I believe this is just a button up, not a pearl snap if I remember correctly. One pair of men's bulwark, not sure how to pronounce it, jeans, nothing special. If you're new to the channel and you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. But just so you know, we got to walk over here about every, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, flip that light sensor and walk back. Here's a pair of youth Wrangler jeans with that leather patch on the back. Like I mentioned so many times before, usually buying them for $1 to $2, selling them for like 10 to 15. We got some books. Winged Sabers by Johnson. We got Delilah Smith's Complete Cookery Course. We've got PS2 Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and we've got Kate Bernard, Oklahoma's Good Angel. Pretty cool. All sorts of sewing machines going out. We've got this little feed dog off of a memory craft machine. We've got a little slide plate. We have a needle throat plate. We've got this bottom cover. I'm always surprised that people need to replace this, but I sell these all the time. Started listing them just because I was pulling them off and I didn't feel like throwing them in the trash, and they sell all the time. Very surprised. In my mind, I just can't see why people would need to replace that part. Let's see. Let's talk about this. So this is like these children's compact sewing machines. I used to not mess with these, but I've been picking them up for $10. As long as I can get them for $10 or less, and they've been selling really good, the parts. I don't sell near as many parts off of them, but the velocity has been really good on the parts. Here we sold the power supply and the instruction manual for a total of $20 plus shipping to a buyer. Like I said, I had $10 into that whole machine. Here is like, what is this from the movie Avatar? This thing was not working. It's got the little thing that plugs into the back. It's missing the base. I don't know, pretty cool. Oh, there's a 45 record here. I totally forgot we sold this. Tom Jones, The Lonely One. And on the other side, we've got I'm Coming Home. A whole bunch of 45s we need to sort out soon. I can't see myself getting to that in the next couple of weeks, but I really need to. This sewing machine, these two parts came off of, has done really, really good. I picked it up for $5 in the Oklahoma 100-mile yard sale. And man, I think, let's see, we listed it like Wednesday. No, we listed it Tuesday. By Thursday, we'd already sold $50 worth of parts off of here. Here we got another $25 for this, and I think like 15 or maybe even 17 for this one. So that machine is doing great. That is not typical of sewing machines. Typically the velocity is not that high, but man, doing great. We're approaching $100 in sales on that machine in less than a week. Here is like a part to an either espresso or coffee maker. Literal electronic foot pedal. Most common part I sell. It's like $7 plus shipping. Sell it every other week. And we've got Ships and Sailors by William Clark. That is everything in this unit. Let's go down to the other unit. Not forget my stack of books here. And I will show you guys what's sold down in the other unit. Also emptied out this tote. E9. I combined it with E10, although my Sharpie is going. It's going out. I need to get another Sharpie in here. So what I've been doing with my totes lately is I've been combining them instead of topping them off, and it's saving me a lot of time. That way at home I can just fill up a new tote. This will be like E11, it looks like. I don't think I have an E11 anywhere. And yeah, saving me a lot of time. Been very happy with that. I need to make a new video about my storage system. I'm probably going to do that soon. If you want to see that, let me know in the comment section below how I store 12,000, approaching 13,000 items in two 10 by 10 units. All right, let's go. right, plan for the week is to be flexible. We got lots of doctor's appointments. We've got appointments with DHS, like I talked about last week. That type of stuff going on this week. So I'm just trying to be flexible, not trying to overwork myself, but to keep things moving, keep things flowing forward. So some things I want to focus on. One, I need to get the trailer unloaded from the Oklahoma 100-mile yard sale. Got to get that finished. And then I've got to go pick up a load of books from the thrift store where I buy bulk books from. I know they're way backed up and waiting on me to get there. And I want to do this kind of as a service or a favor to them. Keep that relationship good, keep that going. So that's kind of like highest priority on my list. Number 2, I emptied out that tote from the last unit. I want to get that filled up with kind of the cream of the crop from the Oklahoma 100-yard sale. Get some sales flowing, get all my cash back from that. Put some high sell-through rate stuff through there. We got a nice Sony Handycam. We got some digital cameras. We got some good stuff. So that's kind of the priority. So after we get that done, which I shouldn't take that long, hopefully I should have all that done by Wednesday, I would think. What do I need to work on next? Probably going to just focus on finishing out the sewing machines that I've got, work through those, get those done. The sewing machines are a base of my store that keeps things moving. We are selling over $2,000, approaching $2,500 per month. I really, really want to get that up to like $4,000 per month in sales of just sewing machine parts. So we're going to keep pushing that and pushing that. I want to keep growing that. I want to get it up to like $10,000 a month in sales. And I see a path to that. Right now we're at 2,500. So we're just going to keep pushing that, pushing that. The one thing I know about sewing machine parts is when I back off listing them, the sales do not back off, even if I quit for a couple of months. So continue to grow that base, grow those listings. To do that, we got to keep cash flowing, because when you buy a sewing machine, you usually do not get your money back for a couple of months. So got to keep that in mind. And we keep our money flowing by all this other stuff that you're going to see here that's selling. So that's the plan for this week. Number 1, get the trailer unloaded, get it refilled with books. Number 2, list a tote of the high sell-through rate stuff, the high value stuff from the Oklahoma 100-mile yard sale. And then number 3, focus on sewing machines. If I've got any other time, I'm going to do some China, because I store that at home, and this storage unit is packed full right now. We got 2 good sets of China we need to list, so we're going to do that. That's the plan for the week. What are you guys working on this week? Let me know in the comments. I really like seeing those. I don't know why. I kind of enjoy hearing what everybody else is working on this week. Let's go. All right, so good mix of stuff today. Let's start with CDs. This CD got returned. I don't know if the guy just like ripped it to his computer or what he did, but he was just like, don't want it anymore. So we've got devotional music from Kent Henry. I don't know. Seeking the Sanctuary. That did get returned. We got a Filter Queen brush. Both of those going out. Let's put them down here in this tote. Tote's working nice to take stuff home. We got some more CDs. A lot of these are going to the same buyer. Also, I just remember there's a ton of stuff at home. I've got 2 drawers of CDs at home that I listed, I don't know, a week or 2 ago. We got a whole bunch of stuff that sold from there. We got some books at home that sold. We've got a 78 record that sold for like $60. Whole bunch of stuff. We'll just put it up on the screen real quick. But in those CDs is somewhere that this person bought. You'll be able to tell what he got by looking at what we got here. The Tennessee Mafia Jug Band, Jake Crack Wildfire, Crack? K-R-A-C-K? I don't know. 3 Fingers in a Claw Hammer. This one didn't go to him though. Young Turks Club 2nd album. All the CDs today. CDs are doing really good. 3rd highest category of the year. Number 1 being books. Number 2 being sewing machine parts. We got a book right here, Colonial Furniture in America, volumes 1 and 2. We got Get Cookin' 3 from the St. John Medical Center. And underneath this, we got a video game, original Xbox Kill Switch. Video games are doing really good for me. I do not pick up very many, but they're still in like my top 10 categories for the year. I got my disc resurfacer going, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I had a tote of stuff to do, and this is something we cleaned last week. We've got number 1 disc only. We've got number 2, we've got number 3, 4, and 6, all from Harry Potter for the PS2. So I think about $55 for that nice little bundle. Old me would have parted these out, sold them all individually, but new me, listing them together, getting one big sale, doing things that way. We've got a pair of Chaco shoes. These are like a youth size 3. Sold those. So yeah, Chacos, I used to never be able to find the sizes. They're on the back, people. I don't know. I'm always like looking on the bottom, but the size is on the back. One piece of fabric going out. Pretty cool. I think there's a couple yards in there. We got hats. Hats are selling. It's the right time of year for hats. We got tons of hats in here, but value has dropped the last couple of years. Cunningham Electrical Service, Hawthorne, Oklahoma. We got a super clean camo hat, and we've got Realtree Edge. Sold those 3. Hats are nice because they're so cheap. They're so easy to list. You make good money on them. Like a lot of times, I'll buy like that box of hats at their hat one. I'll pay like $5 for that many hats. Sell one right away, make your money back, but then the rest are going to take like 5 to 10 years to sell. But they'll slowly sell. You'll slowly make your money. It's not going to be fast, but it does work. You've got a big enough base built up, it can work. But man, hats, the value really has dropped the last few years, and I'm worried the prices are going to go basically to 0. Some pair of sandals, I don't remember why I listed these or what's going on here, but they sold. And here's a starter to Yamaha something. Don't remember, you'll see it up on the screen. It says I don't know. I think it came off of Yamaha. Put it up on the screen. But that is everything we've got in this unit going out today. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. What are your thoughts? Is full-time reselling worth it? My answer is it depends on you. Depends on what you want out of life, how much money you need to make, what else is in your area, what's available to you, and your knowledge. Like, if you know nothing about being a mechanic is not for you unless you learn about being a mechanic, and you can't do that overnight. So, some things to think about, but for me and my family, it works good. I like this. I'm happy. We got a lot of stuff in here. I think next month we're getting another storage unit. I think I'm going to bite the bullet. Really would like to make this one work another month or 2, but I don't think we can anymore unless we put everything on sale. Could put the whole store on like 50% off, and that seems silly to do that just to save $100 a month on rent, doesn't it? But it is tempting. Anyways, see you guys next time. Goodbye.